There's an old Russian saying that goes, "Where there is tea, there is paradise." Russian tea by MASQUE MILANO is classified as an aromatic, spicy fragrance for men and women. To me, it's a smoky, leathery tea fragrance. The nose behind Russian tea is Julian Raskinet, and it's cool because his name is actually right there. And Julian Raskinet's wife is actually Russian, which gives him a deeper inspiration for Russian tea. This fragrance is inspired by the journey of tea cargoes going through Siberia. Now, the scene is set where you have caravans around a campfire, and they are brewing this Russian cargo tea in a Russian samovar. The tea is flavored with mint and raspberry preserves, which is a new concept to me in the whole tea making process. So I've been drinking tea since I was pretty much a toddler. I know, as anyone with Egyptian roots will tell you, that shai bileben, tea with milk, is pretty much baby formula. I know, culture. But I learned that Russians sweeten their tea with jam, which is interesting. Again, culture. So my least favorite part of this fragrance, I must admit, is the opening. The opening is very synthetic. It's just this artificial sweet mint with artificial raspberry. And I think there's aroma chemicals like iso-e super or something of that nature, even though it's not listed. You can't ignore it. And it lasts for about 10 minutes. I didn't want to judge the fragrance based on the opening, and I'm glad I didn't because it changes. So after that initial blast, it definitely morphs and settles. And then we have the tea. The tea here is Russian caravan tea or Lobsang Souchong, and it is a smoky tea. So that is the nature of this tea. It's very smoky, and this is my favorite part of the fragrance. This is when I really start liking and enjoying every part of it. So it starts getting really smoky, really dark and mysterious, like sitting around a campfire, burning birch logs. It starts getting really tarry, bringing out the leathery facets. I guess it's the labdanum because it's an accord, but the leather is very prominent. It's very dry with a hint of spice, maybe from the tea, quite peppery, and this phase lasts quite a bit. So the campfire has this billowing smoke, and it's kind of out of control, and then the dry down comes through. So the immortelle flower adds this creamy and balsamic touch to the smoke. It kind of tames those smoky embers, and the fragrance starts becoming very, I would say, well behaved. There are also some florals amidst the chaos, and I really love it. Russian tea has crazy longevity. It has very good projection and massive sillage. To me, Russian tea is gritty and rugged. It's full of character. It caters to my tomboyishness and somewhat rough character. It's exclusively for cold weather. Very nice in cold weather. I would not wear this in the summertime. Maybe in the spring when there's a slight breeze, and definitely in the fall. Keyword is cold weather. It is definitely a unisex fragrance, leaning masculine, but I definitely enjoy it, and it is a favorite of mine. It comes in this 35 ml corky looking bottle, and I highly recommend it. But sample before you buy, because this may not be your cup of tea. This is Ghada. Thank you for being here today, and I will see you in the next one.